Hello, my name is Abby Enoch and I'm CEO of Capture Limited. And I'm going to tell you a little about our coming technology, Capture Website 3, and in particular its ability to handle documents. Capture Website 3 is one of the building block products that form the Capture platform, which is cutting-edge cloud-based technology for managing and working with digital content of any kind. And that includes images, text-based documents, 3D models, video, audio designs, any type of digital file. Capture platform also handles the business processes around digital content, such as licensing and monetizing assets, copyright and rights control, adding metadata to make assets highly searchable, financial transactions as a result of selling digital assets, and automated handling of the resulting royalties that may be due to contributors. Our platform is unique in terms of the capabilities that it offers and the building block approach it takes. So there is no wrong choice. All roads lead forward. Capture Website 3 will take those unique qualities a stage further by combining all the power of the Capture platform's suite of products with the design flexibility of WordPress, the largest publishing platform in the world. Capture Website 3 is your shop window, either to the wide world or internally across your organisation, or both. It could, for instance, offer wide functionality to members of an organisation, but perhaps less to guests who didn't have membership, who could then be encouraged to, for instance, pay for access to all or certain digital assets. So let's take a tour around the coming Capture Website 3. Now, I should say that this product is not released yet and is still in the making, although we're making great progress. So details such as these are only being released to trusted parties, and strict confidentiality should be observed by all those given access to this information. The first thing to remember is that the template you see is entirely flexible. You can change it to suit your needs. For the purposes of demonstrating it to prospective clients, we have kept it impactful and simple. But if, for instance, you're going to be using a lot of text-based documents, it may be that you want a home page that reflects that more. The choice is yours. The second thing to say is that we're working closely with an artistic director and specialist designer, and our goal is to make the end user's experience a delight. Simple, intuitive, a joy to use, with all barriers to licensing and monetizing content if required lowered, while still being secure and offering unrivaled power and flexibility. So let's dive right in and take a look at some documents. You can see the documents are displayed clearly with their details alongside. You can choose which fields you want to appear in any view, and this is configurable from the back office administrator views. So if later you decide there is another important field you would like to show, then you simply choose to display it and pick the order in which it appears on the page. Likewise, you may decide to remove some fields from view at a later date. Everything you see is customizable and flexible. A really nice feature is the film strip at the bottom of the page, which allows you to whiz across all the assets without losing your place, unless you want to skip to another document, in which case you would click on the film strip icon, as shown there. Hovering over any text that is too long to display will show you the full information. And if there is no text in a field, then the field will automatically disappear so as not to take up unnecessary space. The icons by each document or asset allow that asset to be added to a favourites list, a lightbox, the basket, to allow the end user to add their own searchable tags to that asset, and also allow them to download the document provided they have the right permissions. All these icons are permissions protected, so some users will be able to have greater access than others. Clicking on any of the documents opens up a larger view that offers the users more functions and information. Again, the ability to come into this view can also be permissions protected, so only the right users get to have the fullest access. Here you can page through the document in a variety of ways by clicking on thumbnails of the pages or going straight to a page number. You can also search for terms within the document. For instance, let's search for the term dust, and you can see it occurs 8 times within the document. You can also choose the size you wish to view the document. To print it, download it, and enable some other tools such as rotation or the hand tool. And on the right hand side you can see the full details. Whatever you as the site administrator choose to display to your users can be seen here. It's again completely configurable. So let's close this view down and go back to the thumbnail view and do a search across the content. So I'm going to enter dust in the search box and click the magnifying glass, and in a moment we'll see the results. So we've got a series of results coming up for assets that contain the word dust. Let's click on an example. As you can see, dust is mentioned in the metadata, and thus it has been returned in the search results. And obviously there will be totals of the amount of search results that have been returned, so it's very clear what has come back. You can also see it underneath in the film strip at the bottom. So before we end this mini presentation, it's worth pointing out that Capture can be used for many purposes simultaneously. For example, you could keep your images, videos, 3D models in the system, all permissions protected, so only the intended people get to see the right assets, and use it to manage resources, assets and information from all parts of the business. For instance, you could use your Capture system for storing and accessing marketing collateral, or a section for the press, or different information for varying departments or international offices in multiple languages if you require. There's really no end to the flexibility and power of the Capture platform. So thank you very much for listening.